This is gonna be in the history textbooks. I know it, the ERAS tour. I loved that song in high school, even though I had never been in a relationship. And hopefully our tickets scan and they work. I'm in the birthplace of Pippi Longstocking right now. Like, this is my dream come true. Guys, we are in Stockholm. We're here for the Taylor Swift concert. The ERAS tour.
And they played Taylor Swift on the plane.
I don't even know where to start. Maybe when I get ready tomorrow, I'll explain how we got Taylor Swift tickets literally 24 hours before the concert and how we got a plane ticket and a hotel. But for tonight, we're gonna go to bed. It is 12:44 and here is our little cruise ship of a room.
Merch stand opens at 11.
Oh.
And then 5 p.m. first entrance.
Oh, thank you. How are you finding this? I couldn't find any information, but here is the event.
Paramore, the main event.
You're done.
Oh my gosh, we get to see Paramore live.
And there's my bra, the TV and stuff, and then the bathroom. Bathroom's kind of big. But yeah, we gotta go to bed. I listened to Taylor Swift the whole plane ride over, even though it was really only 2 hours, but we are ready. I don't know if Sam's ready. I put together an outfit last minute. It's really just a dress that I already had. I don't have any friendship bracelets, but hey, I'm sure other people bought last minute tickets because they were cheap. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. We're watching our favorite influencer. What's her name? King Krabby Patty. It's Saturday. It's the day of the concert. We're gonna go get breakfast. I'm starving. I had a hard time sleeping because...
Camera off me,
yeah, sorry. You look cute though. No. I had a hard time sleeping because there was music playing somewhere all night, but I used Sam's noise canceling AirPods and it kind of helped, but also I was just excited. Like, I couldn't sleep. I woke up and I saw your watch said it was 8:04 and I was ready to go, even though I probably didn't fall asleep until like 2.
It's daylight at like 4 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's daylight at 4 a.m. But we're gonna go get breakfast. Maybe we'll walk around a little bit and then Sam's gonna run and I'm gonna chill and then maybe get ready soon. I don't know. I don't know what time we need to go over there, really. I know nothing. I'm not prepared. Hey guys, so we went downstairs and got breakfast at the hotel and then we walked around, and Stockholm is really cute, and obviously there's a lot of people out and about because of the concert tonight, but there's a lot of good shopping and you can walk along the water and it's super pretty. It's already 70 degrees, so I only brought one dress option because the other one was spaghetti straps and I thought it was gonna be too cold, which it is gonna cool down. And I do like having my shoulders covered in the dress I'm gonna wear, so that's okay. I think it worked out. But I did have a really cute, like, light green dress. Other than that, we did a little bit of shopping. We got coffee, and now when I asked for an iced latte, this is the size I need. This is the size I need. Sam and I always joke about how in Amsterdam they give you a cup this big. It's never enough, but this might be too much for sure. Might have some stomach problems later, you know. But then we went in one souvenir shop because we always get a postcard wherever we go. So we got this postcard, and then I saw this doll, and to some of you, or probably to all of you, you're like, what the hell is that? I won't take it out of the wrapping, but she's got her little braids and her bangs and her little mismatched outfit. This is Pippi Longstocking. I grew up watching, reading all about Pippi Longstocking and her adventures, and when I told people about it in college, they were like, who the hell are you talking about, Maddie? That is not real. Pippi Longstocking is not real. And I found out it was just kind of this show my parents showed me when we were younger. It is a little kid's show. It's about this girl who's really independent and goes on all these adventures by herself, and she brings friends along and she's really nice and stuff like that. But I don't know how I found out about it because it originated from Sweden. The author of Pippi Longstocking is a Swedish author. And so for a while there I thought it had to do with my grandma had family from Norway, and so I thought it was like Norwegian, but I mean, I guess it was in the same area, so I guess we found out about it from my grandma or something like that. And when I saw this, I knew exactly what it was. I was like, and Sam knew right away what it was too. But they're everywhere. They have so many figurines, they have puzzles, they have strollers with Pippi on it, they have her horse, her monkey. I needed to get this because this would look cute on my bookshelf, so we got that. And I'm in the birthplace of Pippi Longstocking right now. Like, this is my dream come true, truly. And the Taylor Swift concert. Then in our rush to pack yesterday, which I still never explained how this was a last minute trip, but I will. I forgot a razor and I just, you know, gotta shave my legs. I needed more micellar water to take off my makeup tonight. This mouth spray looked fun. I forgot hairspray, or I didn't have travel size, and then sunscreen because we will be out in the sun for a little bit. I'm gonna shut up because I also forgot another camera battery, and then maybe after I do my hair I will tell you guys how we got to come to Taylor Swift last minute. It's really not that exciting of a story, but it is for me. Bye. Okay guys, it's 3 p.m. I've got my makeup done and I'm gonna tell you about how we got tickets for T-Swift. For starters, my husband and I recently moved to Amsterdam from the US for his job, and he actually works for an airline. So that's gonna play a part in this. We never even considered buying tickets in the US because the starting price was like $3,000, and we also didn't get a code from Capital One or whatever that deal was that when she released all the tickets. So there was no way for us to get tickets. And I'm not a big concert girly to begin with, so the idea of it just being absolutely super crowded never appealed to me. But for my favorite artist ever, I will go to a concert, and this just seemed like a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Like, she's never gonna do this again, like all of her albums and stuff like that, and I really am a huge fan. I went to my first Taylor Swift concert 14 years ago for her Fearless album. I'll put in a picture here. But I never considered it until I moved here, and the ticket prices are cheaper in Europe because you can't resell them for a super high amount, but some of them have still been high. So when we moved here, I looked a few weeks ago and I saw the Stockholm tickets for $100, which is like $400 cheaper than any other ticket I've seen for sale in Europe. So I showed Sam and we looked at the flights to buy because we didn't want to risk it with standby. If we like bought tickets, we wanted to have a guaranteed flight. And he was like, oh, they're $1,000. I don't know if that's worth it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, okay. And I forgot about it. And then this week, after I saw people go to the Paris concert, I was like, we have to go while we're here. She's never gonna do this again. The tickets are cheaper. We just have to do it. So he was like, we can try to fly standby on his partner airline, which in the US, if you fly standby for his airline, it is free plus taxes. But here, since we're flying on a partner's airline, you do have to pay to fly standby. But it is still a better deal, but the flight is harder to make. And that is because you can't really see who's also listed above you, because when you fly standby, if people have an earlier start date, they start at the company before you, like they could beat you in ranking. And we were like, I bet you everybody's trying to go to this Taylor Swift concert because there were still tickets available. Like you could get on the flight and then buy tickets, or buy tickets the next day. So we were like, let's just go sit at the airport and see what happens. We were being delusional and everything. We were looking at hotels and tickets in case we made it, just so we could book everything last minute. We were just chilling, sitting at the gate because we were trying to fly standby, and they don't clear you until the end really if someone misses their flight, or if someone doesn't show up, or they change flights. All of a sudden we hear our names over the intercom. Me and Sam look at each other like, this is a mistake. Normally they don't call you unless you're about to get on the plane. We go up there and they're like, oh, you're flying standby? Like, what company do you work for? And we tell them, and they hand us 2 tickets on the plane. I'll show you the video when we got the tickets because we were shocked. We literally thought we were about to turn around and go home. They were about to be like, sorry y'all, you can't go, can't see Taylor. So we get on the plane and I took a screenshot of the seats we wanted about 10 minutes ago. They were $220 and they were amazing seats. It was like rated 9.5 on the StubHub app because it tells you like the value of the deal. I go to look for them and they're gone, but tickets in the same aisle are now like $400. Like, they are just, everybody's realizing that these tickets are so cheap, and then people are starting to sell them for a higher value. But I eventually found across from that section, it was just directly across, so the same view, for 300 something. And Sam was like, just do it, like these are going fast. And we bought it, and then he booked the hotel with his credit card points. We landed, we took the train into the city, and we're here and we're gonna go see her tonight, and hopefully our tickets scan and they work. That's my biggest fear. StubHub guarantees that they're gonna work, but I'm just scared. We cannot believe we flew standby on that flight and there were seats available. That is actually unheard of, and no other people were flying standby. There were empty seats on that plane, which is crazy because on the website, Sam can see it like on the company's intranet, it was sold out. So that's why we never considered it. But something happened, someone changed flights, someone missed it, a few people missed it, and we made it. I'm so excited. I think I said I haven't been to a Taylor Swift concert since the Fearless album, but I know every single song. I for real do, and I do love the new album. I'm ready to hear her sing, I'm having baby, no I'm not, but you should see your faces. So yeah, I need to do my hair and shut up. I don't know if any of that made sense. I just can't believe how cheap the tickets were. They dropped the week before, and then the night before they started going back up. That is absolutely crazy. I hope we make it home. That's the only other worry right now, is that we can't make it home on a standby ticket, but I think we will, because we're gonna try to take the early flight, and sometimes people want to extend their stay and stuff like that, so I think we'll be okay. I'm hydrating, and I'll show you guys my outfit. Follow me on TikTok. I'm making all of the TikToks for this trip. Bye. Got a little Subway Sammy to pregame the concert, and a Sammy right here, and a little beer. Ooh, drink up.
$3.
Carlsberg for Taylor.
$3 for two.
Okay, quick outfit. Outfit of the day, I guess. Why can't I think? This dress is from Amazon. I already had it. We had to work with what we already had. Eyelashes on. My white Adidas. Sammy's got his talentless shirt on. His Levi jeans. His New Balances. Cute as ever, baby. Let's go.
About you lately, oh yeah. You better tell me what's going on. Come on now, is you in love? Ooh, you can go about your business. Come on now, go about your life. Ooh, cause you ain't got no time to waste. Come on now, so please don't waste mine. Ooh, baby, oh yeah. You're so good looking that I fell in love last night. Yeah. And maybe I ain't fall in love, I just fell in like sweet thing, what's good? You're looking like my wife. Yeah. Maybe you can give me some information and tell me what you like. Yeah. Living on the edge of my pride now. Something about your smile, it just made me fall in love, shit. And I don't know your name. Who that man you came with? Do he speak your language? I don't know if he do shit, and I don't know if he's right. So I approached my lady, she said bye, I got a man and I'm his wife. She showed that right, so I took flight to see what else going on tonight. Turned to my left and my surprise was a bad little thing with light green eyes. She said whenever you're down, whenever you're caught up in the music or you're falling to the ground, I'll keep you on track, I take away that frown. Whenever you're feeling like there's something missing, I'm always around. When you're in a hurry, okay, slow down. When all of your worries make you wanna sit things out. If we run to the ocean, the sun sets in motion. So put the music up and windows down. If we escape the winter and head to the center, where everything is so much warmer now. So what do you say? Won't you think about that?
This night, when we're doing a concert like this, it just doesn't feel like
10:30. Sun's still out.
Sun's out.
Or it's not dark at least.
Which, you know what that means? It's time for a hamburger and some fries.
Hey guys, we made it back. It's 11 o'clock. We left right after the surprise songs, which I will tell you about in a minute, because the train was really crowded on the way there and we didn't want to miss it. And there were people waiting outside the train station, not letting people on when it got full, which I mean rightfully so, but they were like not letting people on when they could have let people on. So we didn't want to like just be in a herd of people, and we left as she was starting to sing Lavender Haze. We made the train right away and it wasn't crowded yet, and then we got food. So I'll show you the food we got. We went to this place called Max, good, and then it says goodness on the go. Swedish quality since 1968. I got a burger, Sam got a hamburger. I got sweet potato fries and onion rings. Let me tell you about the surprise songs before my camera dies. Y'all, I don't know if I said this in my video, but the only song I wanted her to play was Clean from 1989. I loved that song in high school, even though I had never been in a relationship. For some reason, I was like, I'm finally clean of you, boy I've never talked to, you know? I love that song. And when I could not fall asleep at night, and when I still can't fall asleep at night when I'm like on a girl's trip or a bachelorette party, I play that song all night on repeat for me to sleep. But like, I've just loved that song. It's a comfort song. And I don't know if I said I wanted her to play this in my earlier video, but y'all, she played it. I manifested it. How did I manifest that? She actually played like 5 songs. She also played Guilty as Sin from the new album. I'm sure. Okay, so she did a mashup, which I've heard she's been doing lately. She played Guilty as Sin first from the new album. Then she did a mashup of Say Don't Go, which is from The Vault from 1989. Then she played Welcome to New York. And as soon as I heard her play Clean on the piano, I looked at Sam. I was like, it's clean, it's clean. Like the song I told you about, and he thought I was saying Queen, like Queen Taylor. And then at the end, he was like, that is the song you wanted this whole time that you always talk about. And I'm like, yes, Sam. He did not understand. What are the chances? What are the chances? It was just absolutely crazy. So we technically got 4 surprise songs, but Welcome to New York and Say Don't Go were mashups. She did play the full version of Clean and Guilty as Sin. Now we're gonna eat, and maybe we'll debrief more when we get home. But Sam, come here for a quick update. As soon as we were walking out of the concert, Sam's like, you should update the vlog, because his reaction, what was your reaction?
I'm not a Taylor hater by any means. Like, let's get that straight. I'm a huge OG country Taylor fan. But I felt like the production value of that concert was like alone worth going to.
And she played all the popular ones that you knew. I feel like you were singing a lot.
Yes, I was definitely like bopping a little bit. Yeah,
he was bopping.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I think it was really good.
No, well, you knew it was gonna be good.
Yeah, but like, I'm not a Reputations fan, and I thought she was gonna play a lot of that. And she'll play like 3 or 4.
No, she only played.
But they were really good, the songs that she played from all the albums.
Yeah.
And I didn't know Folklore or Evermore really much at all.
Evermore. Yeah.
But they were both really good as well.
Yeah. Like, she had so many props and so many dancers, and the marching band for
the background was really good.
Smallest Man that's ever lived. That might have been my favorite song. Or I can do it with a broken heart. That was the last one where she like put her little sparkly 2-piece on from the guys, and then I think the band came out then. I can't remember, but wow, it was good. Okay, we're gonna eat now. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, we are back home, and I think I explained how we had to fly standby on the way there, and we had to fly standby on the way home, and we were super worried about it because there was no way we were gonna be lucky girls twice, right? So we got up early for the earliest flight. It's always the best idea when you're flying standby to take the first flight of the day, because if you don't get on that flight, you have a bunch of other chances, or you have other opportunities to look at connecting flights. You know, sometimes you have to take the longer option if you want to get home and like connect somewhere else and then one more flight home. Or it's a good idea because, I mean, I'm not preying on the downfall of others, but some people, if it's a really early flight, they'll oversleep and they'll miss their flight. So there's a chance that we would get on, and that is precisely what happened, because this flight was completely full in the system and we were the last 2 people on the plane after they had boarded everybody and they were saying last call. We went up to the desk and we actually saw our tickets right there, like they were about to hand them to us. The gate agent said this flight was completely full, but people didn't show up, so here are your seats. And we got on the plane and I had a really good seat. I was in like the 6th row, right behind first class. Sam had a window seat, but he was like really far back. So it worked out, and there were actually a few empty seats on the plane. So maybe people last minute decided to change their flight or they overslept. I was telling Sam, I told him, I bet you we're gonna make this flight because people that went to the concert last night are going to want to buy tickets again and then go back on Sunday, because her 3rd night was Sunday night. We saw her Saturday night. And honestly, I feel like people did that because I wanted to do that too. When we got home, I said we should have just done that because the tickets were so cheap. They weren't cheap, they were cheaper compared to everywhere in Europe, in the United States. We made the flight on the first try. We got home at like 9 a.m. since the flight was at 6:30. It was great. I listened to Tortured Poets Department the whole way back, and I watched my concert videos the whole way back too. I was on a high up until today, honestly. It's Wednesday now. Here are my final thoughts about the show, or things I forgot to mention. It was her 89th show, which is why she decided her surprise songs were going to be mostly from 1989. And when she said that, oh, that's my 89th show, I was like, oh my God, she's gonna play clean. She's gonna play clean. And she did. And she did. And that was her first time in Sweden. Also my first time in Sweden. So if you think about it, we are best friends, Taylor Swift and I. The seats were great. Those were great. And this is the merch. I'm wearing the merch. So a difference here in Europe is that they had every single piece of merch still available, except some sizes weren't available, but luckily the sizes I wanted were available. They had sweatshirts, crew necks, every single popular shirt there. And I think the difference in the United States is people buy like 10 of everything. And so the crew necks sell out. I was talking to my friend Hannah. She said the crew necks always sell out earlier, the sweatshirts. They have the quarter zips still there. And I thought about getting one, but $90, I convinced myself I do not need it. Like a shirt will do just fine, but they had a ton of merch available. So if you're going to the Europe concerts, I mean, I guess some of the other concerts have bigger arenas. I feel like you don't need to get there 16 hours early to get the merch. It might still be there. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. We got there at 5 and the concert started at 6:15 with Paramore opening, and there were still crew necks. Like people were still buying crew necks as we were leaving. The merch was still open, and it opened at 11 that day. Oh, I also forgot to mention Paramore opening was amazing. Amazing. Such a good like hype up song. Me and Sam was really excited because he loves Paramore. There were probably only 2 songs that I didn't recognize from Paramore, and it was probably just their new album that came out last year. Sam and I had such a great time. We've been talking about it for a few days now, and we're really glad we went, and we're just so lucky and thankful it worked out the way it did. Taylor Swift is such a good performer, and if you don't think so, you're stupid. And probably a man. The new album performance, hands down, the best part of the show. I Can Do It With a Broken Heart was the best song she performed. And I'm so glad I got my surprise song. Okay, I'm done talking now. I'm just saying the same thing over and over. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new here, I typically post reading vlogs in Amsterdam because my husband and I just moved to Amsterdam almost 2 months ago. I'm posting a reading vlog next week, so subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And don't forget to like this video if you don't hate me. Thanks for watching, and I hope I will see you guys next time.